Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah. So I went for acupuncture yesterday.
Yeah.
And I swear the acupuncturist really just like got in and really felt my ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He wants me, dude.
Oh.
Young world. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. Welcome to another edition, another week episode where me and Ryan get together and spill the tea.
Whose tea are we spilling tonight?
I don't have any secrets or anything, do you?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that part of the show was absolutely wasteful. not necessary, really. But thank you for joining us for another week. I'm spilling tea, or I'm drinking tea rather, because my throat's not feeling so good. I say that, and I realize the generation that we're raised in. I assure you, this has nothing to do with fellatio. My throat is absolutely penis-free, phallus-free, and all of that. But thank you for joining us for another week, another edition. And Ryan, do you have something to say to the young world?
I do. I just wanted to say that Republicans need to fix themselves. No,
when the fuck did we get so political? What the hell?
I'm just playing. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to another week, and thank you for joining and listening to another week in our episode of The Blank. With Carlos and myself.
I'm Carlos, by the way.
Yeah. Happy Friday as well. If you do happen to listen to this on a Friday, we always do love the weekend, getting closer to it. Carlos and I's episode this week is definitely, I think it's going to be funny. Just a couple of things that I want to bring up and do talk about. And, for everyone who has been listening to our last couple of episodes, everyone knows that we're going to be in Cuba in 2 weeks.
It's the 2-week countdown.
It's only like a week and a half.
It's a 1 and a week, 1/2 in a week countdown.
Yeah. Just being able to kind of focus on that episode and just being able to kind of have fun. Plus, Carlos and I, we are attending a wedding for those who don't know, so it's going to be focusing on the wedding stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's going to be the first couple episodes, or at least the episodes going up to Cuba, which is really cool. So thank you yet again from the bottom of our hearts. It's a pleasure when people happen to listen to us.
Although it's minuscule, we're trying here. All right, we're trying to grow, but we appreciate those who do listen to us, take the time out of their day. All right, we thank you and we love you. And a big shout out to Jasper, who is a listener. He was telling me just today. He's like, "Oh, Carlos, I hear you're going to Cuba." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going between the 11th and the 18th." He's like, "Oh shit, I'm going the week after." I'm like, motherfucker, that's cool. You son of a! You're supposed to go my week so we can hang out, bump and grind, and have a good time.
Wow.
But Jasper, I love you, dude, and thank you for listening. Thank you for being my friend. But next time, coordinate! Damn it!
Cheers to you, Jasper, man.
Jasper! Anyways, yeah. I have a rant. I don't want to go now, but if you want to do your thing. Yeah.
Well, I guess what I did want to kind of talk a little bit into recent news.
Yeah.
So the very first thing, for those who don't know, this was actually mentioned quite a while ago in one of our previous During the Year episodes, where I did talk about NASA. And if we go back to that episode, we were talking about
it. Was this for you where I had to convince you not to become a Black Israelite?
What?
Oh, that must have been.
That's still going on.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Because
we're
the real Jews.
Oh no!
I take that back.
Go ahead.
But in this case, for those who remember that episode, we're specifically talking about a mission where they were sending a specific like satellite to go hit an asteroid.
What
off of
happened
its-
with that? I don't know. Go ahead.
So they
and
did it the
explain.
other day. So it was on, I believe it was the 22nd or something along those lines, where pretty much NASA sent out a satellite to go hit this specific like asteroid that was on its like route, on a specific route that they can like track due to like satellites out there and stuff like that. So they took the satellite and was like, man, we want to hit it off course because I think that potentially it was going to be on course to hit Earth eventually, like down the line. So they
To be
wanted
fair,
to.
though, the way the world's working,
Maybe we needed it.
kind of needed.
Maybe we needed it.
Kind of needed
You know,
that little,
another Earth.
you know,
like
Big
a,
Bang to really start fresh.
like an apocalyptic
Start-
kind of.
yeah, you know, just start fresh. Really show who's who and what's what.
But
You know?
pretty much what they did was that they had this satellite pretty much run its course right into the middle of this asteroid at like 22,000 kilometers per hour. And it actually knocked it off its course from their understanding. And it's a big success, pretty much like, you know, for humanity, I would say in this case. And what they're doing is they're going to track it over the next couple of months or maybe even years to see exactly that
If it
it
wants
came off
smoke.
its course.
If it wants
if it
smoke.
wants any smoke with the Earth.
Again,
And I assure you, Asteroid, that you do.
yeah, and
You know,
we're ready.
And
Rich.
I'm sick of life,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I think
boy.
that you need to just
Uh-oh.
you know come right onto me,
Oh, geez.
you know, right on my face.
Yeah.
Like asteroid, give me all of that asteroid dust on my
Oh,
face.
Jesus Christ. This went left in a hurry. Everything okay at home, pal?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Lord have mercy. Lord
You know
have mercy.
the episode of South Park where he's like he becomes like Cartman becomes like a Christian singer,
Yeah.
and then he starts
Singing like R&B songs and into gospel
about
songs.
Jesus. Yeah.
I need you in my life, Jesus. Need you every day, Jesus. Yeah.
I want you to unload the glory all over my face.
And then they question him about the lyrics, like, "Oh, do you not love God?" That's all you do. Apparently, that's all you need to do is just read the "Hey, worked for Homeboy" with the R. Kelly song.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
honestly,
all you do just
like,
redo R&B song and then turn it into gospel. That's all you got to do, folks.
it's a real
So
trip.
hey, you know, if R&B or pop is not working out, copy an R&B and pop song, turn it into a gospel. Got you a hit. Could get you a Grammy.
I'm thinking that the Blank needs to do a gospel episode,
A gospel
album.
Oh man, what R&B song should we copy though?
And we got to do bump bump bump.
Baby, turn around so I can give that Holy Spirit that bump bump.
But yeah,
I
don't know.
But maybe
that was just to throw that, you know, that did happen for those who care about space,
you know, or you know,
satellites.
your life being saved
That
from
too.
an asteroid.
That too.
An absolute apocalyptic.
But yeah.
You know. Yeah, but good for NASA. Good for NASA.
Another one of the unfortunate events. For those who know, it is hurricane season, and I'm sure that if you have been listening to the news over the last couple of days, and I know that we did sort of mention this on our previous episode, but Hurricane Ian, and I think that there was Flora, which was last week during this time, but this week was really bad by Ian. Ridden around northern western Cuba, up in Florida as of today, from my understanding, and the amount of fucking destruction that thing's putting through, man.
That's
like
crazy, dude.
All of the videos on Reddit,
nuts,
like people just like their homes flooded, they're sitting in their attic, like waiting for it to surpass. Like there's so much of it. You know, for I guess just, you know, our blessings and, you know, prayers up to you, and hopefully everything turns out okay from the blank. Because it's crazy. Like honestly. And with us, like I know we're going to Cuba for fun and stuff like that, but I can only imagine with some of like the areas that got torn the fuck up, because there was even video of that and like pictures of that.
Millions without power, right?
Yeah, millions without power, like just destruction and chaos, you know, and it's terrible. So anyone, I haven't read anybody that has lost their lives on that yet, but I could be wrong. There could be, you know, some things. So if there was any, then, you know, rest in peace to you. And hopefully they can get that shit fixed up, man. Like, God, I can only imagine what guys like that have to, or people that live in those areas go through.
I mean, you know, it's rough because there's some in Cuba, there's some rough neighborhoods in that area.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, this adding on top must be absolutely nuts. How are you drinking your thing? This so far, this entire episode was just me versus should I like will I won't I?
Is it that hot?
I don't know. Is it
Oh, it's the same, man. So you gotta learn the
man
sun
up
method.
and stop being a
That method. That that gok.
Oh,
Throw the tea back. Throw that tea back.
Stop that tea back and bang out. Jesus.
See, he ain't got shit on me.
Shit. You're trying to do the Swiffer 3000
Yeah,
vacuum seal grip. Jesus Christ.
Every winter, man.
Holy
Every
shit.
winter.
You know, I'm gonna go for it.
There you go. There you go. See?
I very much regret that. And we are back. Do you have any more? Because I'm just gonna take one more sip and then I'll go on my rant.
So there was oh my God. I was looking at it today.
It's rant time. All right.
All right.
Here we go. I'm gonna sing the song and then go into my rant. Been spending most of life telling some people's kids to get it right. Been spending most of life telling people's kids to get it right. Been spending most of life telling people's kids to get it right.
That's actually very clever.
Been spending most of life telling people's kids to get it right. Rest in peace, Coolio. All right. Today's Some People's Kids segment. We'll go to, well, I'm really, holy shit. Woo! One more sip. Really risking cancellation today.
Wow.
I'm going to risk it.
It's gonna be our final episode.
Yeah. We could be dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree to this.
Well, we're in it. Strap your seatbelt. Strap on, pal. Put a strap on. Because we're about to go nuts. All right?
Pun intended?
Yeah, maybe. Here we go. Folks, today's
shit going on today with you, Los.
I don't care. God, hey man, we almost got destroyed by an asteroid. I'm fucking life's too
true.
short, man.
That is true.
Today's Some People's Kids rants goes towards the members, the Netflix members who were outraged about the Dahmer series being categorized under the LGBTQ title in Netflix.
Can we give them like a Dahmer?
Yeah, absolutely. So, folks, here's the deal. There is a new Netflix limited series on the famed or the infamous serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer, who was a serial killer out in the States who had killed 17 men. He was caught, he was arrested, he was jailed, and was murdered in prison. He lived his life and identified as a homosexual male. Now, the series of the show was put on Netflix, getting a lot of attention, a lot of great reviews.
Everybody's been
it's been talked about for quite some time now, for a few weeks. Or I think it's been like 2 weeks since it's been on now.
Mm-hmm.
But people were upset at the fact that the show, it has its categories: action, thriller, blah blah blah. The show was under LGBTQ. All right, folks, here's the deal. The complaints that came in were stated as people were saying it was a hate crime for Netflix to do that. You realize how stupid that sounds, right? Do you actually know what a hate crime is? A hate crime is belittling someone due to either their gender, their race, their sexual orientation, so on and so forth, belittling them, categorizing a serial killer who identified as a homosexual. Therefore, if I'm understanding how this works, does in fact make that person under the LGBTQ community. All right. If that person identifies as a homosexual, he's one of yours. It's not a, you can pick and choose situation here.
This isn't a draft.
Yeah, it's not a draft. The race draft, to my understanding, was only a Chappelle sketch. Was that real? Is Tiger Woods Asian officially? Or sorry, is Tiger Woods black? If my understanding, Tiger Woods was drafted as black in the show.
From my understanding,
yeah. But my understanding that sketch was fiction. That wasn't real. But now people are upset. I'm going to read you a quote from one of the people who complained about the Dahmer situation. Let me get this quote real quickly here. And the quote said, it's loading now, so it's going to be a while. I apologize. The quote was stated to saying, here it is. Nope, I didn't find it. Here it is. One subscriber complained, why the fuck Netflix made the decision to tag the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary LGBTQ? Like, I know it's technically true, but this is not the representation we're looking for. Representation? What does that matter about representation?
Yeah.
Dude. Or female. We don't judge here. Or whatever gender you are.
Maybe identifying
yes.
Us, yeah.
We don't judge here. But however, representation. You're complaining because a serial killer who identifies as gay is under your category? That doesn't matter. That's he's gay. He said himself he was a homosexual. That's his choice. He's yours. And you have to take him. Okay? Do you think I get upset the fact that fucking R. Kelly's Surviving R. Kelly documentary is under the black category? I can't be like, oh, this is horrible representation. He did what he did. He's a black man. I have to live with it. All right? You think if they made a biopic under Genghis Khan, this dude's gonna fucking go on a tirade because he's under the Asian category? No. What are you?
Not yet.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Like, it's bullshit. Next, these people are gonna complain, oh, this is a horrible movie. It shouldn't be under our category. Who the fuck cares? Why are you complaining about it? It doesn't matter. Yeah. You guys, now, you know what I think this is? I think the world is in such a good place. People are just bored as fuck, and they have to find something to complain about.
Definitely.
Because this is absolutely ridiculous. He's a homosexual serial killer. Therefore, homosexual, LGBTQ, pow, pow, pow. That's your category. Take it. But all I'm saying is, life's too short. Stop fucking giving people shit. You know what I mean? Let's stop fucking complaining about all these little things. You have more things to worry about. And not just the LGBTQ, everyone in general. All right? Worry about your bills. Worry about going to school. Worry about your family. Worry about shit like that. All right? Stop complaining over little shit. Okay? Stop complaining because your episodes ain't coming up faster enough on Netflix. All right? Worry about the goddamn fucking prices on Netflix going up.
Word.
You know what I mean? Jesus. Categorized for representation. Give me a fucking break. And to you Netflix subscribers, why aren't you fucking bootlegging this shit like that? I've said too much. But either or. To all you Netflix subscribers out there who are complaining about that category shit, to you I say, some people's kids. End of rant. End of rant.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. I think I definitely do agree with you. I think that an argument can even be made that it does, injustice or, dishonoring the victims of Jeffrey Dahmer. And like you said earlier, like a lot of our, I think all of his victims were homosexual.
Homosexual. They
So
were
then,
looking for, well, a good
yeah.
chunk of them were in fact homosexual.
And then in this case, like it's just it does like the distraction because it's like, man, those people were
A part of your
proud and
community,
like
you know what
a
I
part of the
mean?
community and proud
At a
to be
time where it was much worse
exactly.
to be gay.
And I think to argue the concept of, you know, what was the word? What's that word called? Representation. So like to argue representation, it's almost as if you can't pick and choose
You
exactly how
can't.
you represent. It's, you know, it's categorized. Like Carl
Right.
said, I think the best argument that he said was like, yeah, we can't take away like, you know, the Pol Pot documentaries.
You
We
know what I
can't
mean?
take away like the freaking R. Kelly documentaries out there. That is just part of the like the part of humanity. If we're
Right.
gonna really
Part
categorize
of
about
your, at the
race
end of
and
the
like
day, look,
identifying. Yeah.
regardless of what you identify as, there's always good and bad apples in that category.
Yeah.
100%. I can't be proud of all the people that who are black. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I got Bill Cosby. All right. R. Kelly. Fucking who's the one that cheated on Nia Long? All right. Fucking Tristan Thompson. All right. I have a bunch of people I'm ashamed to be that are called black. But I can't help it. That's who they are. You know, they are black and they made a mistake. I can't forgive them, but you know what? It's who they are. Good and bad apples, folks. If you're gonna be gay or you're gonna be a part of the LGBTQ, you got to be through it, you know, in it through and through.
Yeah.
Just like I'm proud to be a black man. I understand that not all my people are the greatest, but I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of where I come from, and you should be the same too. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. But bear in mind, folks, and I want to keep this very important. The man was a fucking serial killer, all right? What you should be concerned about is how disturbing the goddamn show is. I'm only 3 episodes in. It's fucking gross. That's what you should be concerned about. End of rant part 2. End of rant part 2.
So I think like, yeah, but we'll get off of the topic of
Move
you know,
along.
the whole representation. But the
Yeah.
Dahmer series, like if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Funny enough, I've actually seen I think the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. How
I
was it
think
for
it's
you?
like very artistically well done. I think it's like a great representation of exactly that time and how like psychotic he realistically was. You know what I mean? It like it really displays that super well. And I think that the direction of it and just like the scenes and like how they really display it is supposed to make you feel like that.
Very disturbed.
Like I was talking to one of my buddies yesterday, and he was telling me about how he actually had to stop watching sort of like part of it, or like just to turn it off to like take a break, just because it was kind of like, wow, like how disturbing it really is. And I think that, you know, it's supposed to feel that way because, you know, like what the victims realistically went through and how much of a monster Jeffrey Dahmer really is. You know, it's really well done, at least from the first couple of episodes that I've seen, and I'm excited to watch the rest of it. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. Let us know exactly what you think about it. I would love to read some comments, some emails, whatever it may be. DM us what you think. But yeah, crazy.
But please don't DM us if you have any wishes to attempt what Jeffrey did, because I mean, we don't want to be involved in that.
No.
And also DM, you know, send us messages about how Ryan's classes remind you of Jeffrey Dahmer's. Just saying.
Wow.
Just saying.
You threw that.
I
threw
just
that out
had
there.
the yeah.
Wow.
I was also reading other news about the show, how the families of the victims involved watched the show and they were re-traumatized.
Wow.
Now, I should have put them into some people, but you know I won't. Here's the deal. I understand they've been through enough, all right? They've been, trust me. But here's the deal. If one of my family members was murdered by a crazed serial killer in a very twisted, sick way, I'm not watching the show. If I was traumatized the first time, I'd rather not relive it again.
You'll most likely be traumatized the second
Yeah,
and the third time.
and whenever the name comes up.
Yeah.
So my thing is, why would you watch the show? Why would you do it?
I don't know. Were they like complaining that it was like, man, they shouldn't have put that out because it's re-traumatizing for the family?
But my thing is, if it's a popular show and it's advertised a lot, sure, the name's going to be out there, but don't watch the show. If it's going to bring up dark times for you, don't watch it. Okay? You don't see me going, walking by fucking, like, I don't know, what kind of shit I'd be walking by. I will walk by a goddamn convenience store, be like, huh, that's the place where I got raped. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going back in that store. You know what I mean? Picking up, hey, can I buy these chips? Hey, weren't you raped here? Yeah, I guess I will. Oh, here comes the trauma. Oh, well, no, I brought this on myself, but I was hungry for chips. Don't, what are you doing? Avoid the goddamn show. Re-traumatize. What do you, like,
I don't know.
you know what I mean?
It's such a weird, like, gray area, like, for certain situations, like those victims, like, rest in peace to the individuals that happen to lose their lives during that era and, like, during the Dahmer era. And, I feel for the families, like Carl said, it's like, we don't want to put them into some people's kids, category, but it's like, yeah, it's like, protect yourself in those
Right.
kind of cases, right? It's like, make a good decision. It's like, I don't know whether, like, let's say Netflix went to them and was like, because it's Netflix that made the documentary, right? Or like the show in itself. It's
Yeah.
like, I wonder if they went to them and was like, hey, can we have your approval to put so and so's name in the thing? It's gonna be gruesome. Don't watch it. Like that. It's like, I don't know. It's
And
like you
they're
said,
just like, oh, fuck, I gotta watch it now.
like, oh, shout out to my dead, family member, and I want to show them respect by watching it. But it's like, yeah, you can't complain that's re-trauma. Of course, it's going to be re-traumatizing.
Sure.
Like, definitely. But yeah, odd situation. I'm wondering if like Netflix is coming out. Like, I wonder if Netflix came out with like a statement or anything like that. It was like, hey, we're not trying to offend people.
Yeah.
We're just trying to make money, man.
Yeah, legit. It's legit what it is. You know what I mean? If it's gonna disrupt money, then they'll do whatever it takes to. However, I will commend them for the whole Dave Chappelle situation. You know what I mean? They were stood their ground, like, yeah, no, they're not removing the thing. But it's interesting. They're 2 for 2 against the LGBTQ community. First Dave Chappelle and now this category.
Oh yes,
But they lost the category thing because they had to actually change the title.
Oh really?
Yeah, they changed
Oh,
it
that's
back.
unfortunate.
It's like,
But
cowards.
I don't know.
Cowards.
It's like a click of the button for them.
That's true. That costs less money to do so, I guess. But my throat's feeling better.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Fucking tea, man.
Yeah.
Fucking tea.
Tea, lemon, hot water. That's all you need.
Tea, lemon, and hot water.
Yeah.
I feel like I had sex with those prostitutes before.
Okay then.
Tea, lemon, and hot water. Lemon, get your ass over here. Tea. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, my phone just notified. I'm gonna go on my phone on the podcast, and I don't care who knows it. I don't care who knows it.
God.
I don't care who knows it. How do you feel about Wolverine coming back to the MCU? Or Hugh Jackman, rather?
I don't know what the MCU is.
The MCU stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's basically all those Marvel movies. So, your Captain Americas, Avengers, Iron Man,
Okay.
Black Panther, Ant-Man, Thor, Captain Marvel. What else is there? Hawkeye, Black Widow, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I got it. So Hugh Jackman's coming back.
Yes.
Was he not supposed to come back?
Can you shut the fuck up for 2 seconds? Guardians of the Galaxy, the Winter Soldier, Doctor Strange. Yeah. there's a lot more. There's also villains like Thanos. I forget the rest. But Hugh Jackman, yeah, he was supposed to finish off the movies with Logan.
Okay.
It was a great movie. Like, you don't even have to be a superhero fan to watch it. Have you seen it?
No.
You should check it out. It's
Not that
actually
I
really
know.
good.
Not that I know.
It's actually a really good movie. Really solid. It's on Disney Plus.
All right. I will have to take a look.
Are you actually gonna watch it?
Anyone else who's ever watched
Oh,
Logan?
you piece of shit. You're not gonna watch it. But yes, he is coming back for Deadpool 3. It's gonna be a good one. Him and Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds make a interesting duo. Their videos have been doing well online, so I think it's gonna be a big movie. Big deal. Big deal. 2 years from now.
2 years from now.
September 6th, 2024 is the planned release date.
Ryan Reynolds is a man, man.
He is
a
he's
man.
doing big things,
Yeah,
man.
good for him, man.
He has a cell phone company. He has his own gym. He bought a soccer team.
Wow. What a G. Canadian too, man.
Canadian. Shout out to Canada.
Yeah, no, I don't have any comment on that. I didn't know that he wasn't supposed to come back, or if it was a big thing that he's coming back. It's not
It's a big deal. Huge.
I had no idea.
You are such a would you hit that?
Was that Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Is he dressed as Wolverine? In the yellow suit? Like from Marvel vs.
He has
Capcom?
a tag top and jeans.
Oh, okay, then know them.
Wow. So he has to be wearing the yellow suit.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is about like those
Hey,
superhero
bud.
movies.
Bend over. Just get over here, bud.
Something about like those superhero movies. I'm still not like 100%.
Why? What's wrong with
It still doesn't like give me that satisfaction that everyone
Really?
gets. Yeah, no, I don't know what it is.
You don't watch the fucking you haven't watched an Avengers film, and then when they finally get together ready to defend New York from those aliens, it doesn't make you want to take your pants off and just whack off.
Is that why everyone's doing this? So if I walk into an Endgame movie theater right now,
Yeah.
if they're showing it at a movie theater somewhere, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of people whacking off.
You're at the wrong theater.
Oh, okay.
I think it's only like 1 out of 2 people that got kicked out for the theater that I was at when I watched it.
Backdoor Sluts 9
Yeah.
Endgame.
Hey man, this ain't Backdoor Sluts 9 version. What the hell?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it doesn't give me that same satisfaction. I don't know what it is. Even like the new Game of Thrones series that came out. I've been watching it with Alessia. I've been trying to follow along and trying to, be excited about it, but it doesn't
It's not doing anything for you. No erection at all. Damn, man.
Like I guess it's pretty cool when like the dragons come out. But other than that, like I don't know. That's the only thing I can really think of. It's like there's like
See a dragon flying with
Like I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I guess
like,
it reminds me of like Lord of the Rings, I guess.
Were you a Lord of the Rings fan?
I like Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. You watch all the movies?
I did.
Even The Hobbit?
I did. They were very good.
You watch? Oh, you watch The Hobbits also.
I did.
Okay.
I almost
Are you watching the show?
No, I'm not.
Rings of Power is what it's called?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
No, I didn't really even know there was a show. Like I saw it, I guess, like the ads and stuff, but I never really actively do that. I think that's one of my issues in life.
What's that?
That I don't actively
jump on,
find certain things that could be to my excitement, and my pleasure.
Are you like trying to admit that you're like not sexually
aroused? That would give me, certain feelings.
Yeah.
About certain things, like dragons.
Do you normally get? Did you used to get aroused by dragons?
I dressed up as a dragon.
Oh, did you?
To Comic-Con.
You went to Comic-Con? No, you've never been to Comic-Con. Of course you haven't fucking been to Are you kidding me? The day you go to Comic-Con, I would legit pee myself.
I've been to what is it, Fan Expo in
Expo.
Toronto. Yeah,
but you never dressed up.
Oh, pretty similar. No. I never found the appeal, man. I got a really funny story about Fan Expo though. I think
Jesus. Here we go.
At one point, me and my buddy were walking around Fan Expo, and there's people like dressed up, and they have all their cool like equipment and like weapons and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
So then there's this one part of Fan Expo that starts to get really like not populated. And for anyone who's ever been to Fan Expo in Toronto, it's fucking packed.
It's massive. Yeah.
It is packed.
Yeah.
There's thousands of people walking everywhere. It's super cool, like all the stands. Carlos, I believe, even found like the fucking Green Ranger's flute thing. That's just fucking great. But there was this one point where we were walking to like this one corner of the building where there wasn't that many people, but there was a door there, and it just had LARPing on top there.
Oh,
and I didn't know what LARPing was at the time. And I'm like, LARPing, like that's a weird word. Like I want to know what's behind there. And then my buddy I'm with, he was like, no, we got to get out of here. Like this is the wrong area. So I was thinking of some sort of like sex fetish shit going on. And I'm like, I'm kind of curious.
Family friendly.
I don't know. You know how like at like movies,
You know what I mean?
You know, like Blockbusters.
There's a section where they play video games. You know, you can buy comic books. Oh, but if you're into orgies and fucking in the costumes, and then there you go in the LARPing
I
section.
figured it was like renting videos back in the 90s.
Oh,
there's the one section that's 18 plus, man.
Continue with your goddamn story, you sick freak.
So, you know, I'm like waiting to go through the beaded wall. And then he's like, no, let's get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, why? What's going on? He's like, no, like this is real fucked up. So then we leave, and I'm like, okay, so what was LARPing? And obviously he knew. So then he goes, it stands for live action role play.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what that was. And I'm like, man, that sounds kind of like odd, but whatever. So then he's like, look it up on your phone. So I pulled out my YouTube at the time, or my phone at the time, put it on YouTube, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, exactly. That's why we wouldn't go there. And I guess for anyone who LARPs, you know, good for you. I hope you enjoy it. But it's definitely a little bit of an odd thing.
They're trying to live out
I would say.
because you know, trying to get into the imaginary world. They feel more comfortable there, you know.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
No, not for you. No, you wouldn't LARP.
I wouldn't LARP.
No,
I don't think I would be.
What? If you had to LARP, what would it be as?
Is R. Kelly bad at?
It is now. It is now.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like, I'm a big fan of Red Dead. I guess like Red Dead Redemption would be pretty cool.
Okay, you could, you know,
shit. But I can't put myself in that like acting. I guess because I didn't even take drama and stuff like that in school, so I can't imagine acting. You know what I mean? Like what you see is what you get.
Yeah, debatable.
Was that a one in like a Family Guy? He's like,
oh,
they're like
he got that from
a movie.
It was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah,
that little monologue.
Yeah, the monologue. It's so good.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm a lot of things. But you know, you can't call me. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh
yeah, that was great. But yeah, LARPing, I don't know. It's it could be fun, you know, just to get out of reality for 1 second and just escape. I mean, you do that with video games technically.
So what would you be if you were a professional LARPer?
A LARPer?
Yeah.
A Power Ranger.
I can see that.
You right?
I can see that.
Yeah. Like it's morphin' time.
And
you know,
the whole.
It's morphin' time, niggas. And they're like, Carlos, you can't say the N-word here. You know that. What? How many black people are in Power Rangers anyway? You know what? I'm trying to spice it up a bit, motherfucker. Now shut the fuck up and take this ass whooping. You know, just do that. I'd say wrestler. In not in a wrestling thing, if you know what I'm saying. I lay it the smackdown in different kind of matters.
Or you know what?
Yeah.
Black Dynamite. I think
that's what you would LARP as?
I think that'd be pretty cool to be in.
Wow. You would holy shit.
But Black Dynamite. Yeah, man.
I sell drugs to the community.
For anyone who hasn't seen that movie, go watch that
Dynamite.
Twice.
Dynamite. Doom.
Black Dynamite.
Great film.
That is a great film. It's actually very hilarious.
Dude,
I don't know why.
I remember the scene where he was describing him in Vietnam. And he's just, man, I remember just looking at that kid's eyes. He was saying something to me like, what? I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. But I just knew it wasn't good. Like, what the fuck is this movie?
Yeah, definitely go watch that.
You know, that was a TV show.
I didn't know that.
There was an
That's funny.
animated TV show after. But yeah, that dude, then I'm surprised there's no sequel over it because that movie actually got quite popular.
Yeah, like I didn't even hear about it until, we were all kind of watching it like back in grade 9
Yeah.
or something along those lines, like way back when, probably 2007.
Hmm.
I'm thinking, but
Great
great
Oh
film.
my
Yeah,
God.
definitely go watch
Yeah,
it. If I'm gonna recommend something this episode, it will definitely be that movie.
Dynamite, boom, dynamite. A lot of cameos from pretty big people. You know, Arsenio Hall's in the movie. Who is also Tommy Davidson. Who else was in that movie? I forget. But either way, great flick. You should definitely check it out though. Funny, funny, funny. Underrated. Underrated.
Definitely.
Oh, but yeah, you should check it out. But yes, let's talk about you being you one to racial profile and you know identify as another race. Oh, speaking of do you remember that Rachel Dolezal chick?
She
The
was
white
the lady
girl
that was
that went up the
white
ranks in blackness by going into working for the
and NWA.
NAACP.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's still
and
like
she
a
got
shocking
up, and she
story.
got up those ranks, and then they exposed her right on camera. You know what she's up to now? OnlyFans.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
she's doing an OnlyFans.
Like
now.
sexual OnlyFans?
I mean, I think she's doing the nudes.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
Twitter's talking about it like
Wow.
crazy. But yeah, it's I haven't what the fuck? I haven't seen the content. I haven't.
Okay.
I have don't
Not a big deal.
don't do that shit. Don't do this shit. Don't fucking do that shit.
I will,
Are you trying to piss me off? It's morphin' time, niggas. No, man. I fucking
To
no, I
potentially see what a white woman actually looks like. I thought she was black, or like represented that she was black.
yeah,
but actually
that
white,
that would be interesting.
butt naked.
You know what I mean?
I can see why people probably.
But yeah, she's up to the OnlyFans. I have not subscribed. I would definitely bootleg it though, just to see for like a little bit, just like because I mean it's just one of those things where it's just like it's gross, but I gotta see it. I gotta see
I
it.
feel like it like falls under the category, and I'm sure that a lot of people can.
Don't categorize or else she'll complain. You
They
don't know.
can like sympathize with us in that era of like the internet, where the internet was like first kind of coming out still, or like it was popular like in the early 2000s, but there was a bunch of shit on the internet that was just gross,
Mm.
but you wanted to see it. You
Oh,
just kind
like
of had to see it.
this is your two. This would be
This
a
would
two
be
girls,
like the
one cup.
modern day two girls, one cup
Mm.
of like an OnlyFans. And I'm not saying that like I don't really even remember what she looks like, so I'm not like trying
She's
to
gross.
put like a gross title to
She's
that,
gross.
but it's just one of those like made for the internet things
Mm.
that you kind of just want to see for the shock value of it, I would say.
100%.
Because she is one stupid lady.
I mean, hey man, the way she got up those ranks, I mean, I gotta commend it. I mean, she worked hard, and then they took it all away from her. God, this is exactly why black people don't deserve it. Wow. Oh Jesus!
Get out
I
of
almost locked as a KKK member there. Jesus, excuse me. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
No, yeah, just I mean, for all you brave soldiers out there that is able to duke it out and watch those videos, tell us how they are.
I don't want to know. What can I
Message
do?
me.
Carlos watches all. Carlos is our Instagram guru, so you can message him all you
Don't
like.
send me videos though, or else I will, probably suicide. But yeah, don't send me videos, please and thank you. But just let me know, a brief review. Like out of 10, how was it? How was the experience? Imagine people paying to watch her do shit, huh? God, the internet is
I think I'm kind of sick of talking about this.
Yeah. The
I think
internet
I think
is
it's starting to give me the Jeffrey Dahmer feel.
oh.
I don't want to. I'm gonna turn this off.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
God.
But yeah, no, it's OnlyFans is crazy, man. Like the concept, and I know that we do talk about it quite often here and there, but just the concept that like somebody can just go out and make content and make
Just sit there naked.
Yeah, like good money on it. You know what I
Make
mean?
great
Like,
money.
for us,
Fucking,
we're trying to do like creative things and like talk about interesting things.
for free, mind you. We ain't charging.
But it's like, man, OnlyFans is nuts, man. Like, it's such a crazy concept.
You remember the Catch Me Outside girl?
Yes.
She's on OnlyFans.
Actually read something. Supposedly she makes like millions of
Very
dollars.
good money.
That's crazy, man.
Very just from being on OnlyFans.
Crazy.
I don't even know if she's appearing nude on any of this shit, but millions of dollars.
Millions.
And she's only like 18.
That's fucked up.
It's gross. You're better than that. Send me a video of no, I'm kidding. Don't do that, please. That's disgusting. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what that reminds me of though?
What?
I think I was reading this article today, and it still falls into kind of the I guess recent stuff, but Olivia Wilde, beautiful actor, and she said something about Jordan Peterson. I don't know if you saw that or not, but she called Jordan Peterson like the incel master or something like that. I don't really know why she called him that or anything like that, but like
I'm not a fan of her.
I wonder if there's like if she's talking about like incels, like
As an incel.
like
yeah, she is.
guys that sub to like people's OnlyFans and that kind
Here's
of
the
shit. I don't
deal.
know if there's like something like connected like that, but that's what it kind of reminded me of. But if
Okay.
you have more information on this story, I would love to hear.
Olivia Wilde is I don't even know what to say about her. She's with the whole Jordan Peterson movie. You know the recent movie she directed, I forget what it's called.
I didn't even know she was a director.
Yeah, she directed a film.
I had no idea.
Don't Worry, Darling is the name of the film. They asked her, because the villain in the movie, they asked her who he was based off of, and she said Jordan Peterson. That's where that
The villain.
yeah.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
Yeah.
What was the? Do you know the? Have you watched the movie?
I know it only came out like last week.
Okay,
I think.
okay.
I haven't seen. I have no intention of watching it either. Harry Styles is in it.
Oh,
Yeah, Harry Styles. Watermelon sugar. Hi. Watermelon sugar. Hi.
I like Harry.
Watermelon. Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah, just something like that. Anyways, I'm kidding. He seems like. Oh Jesus! Why don't you give him the suction, the Swiffer 3000 vacuum grip suction then, fucking guy.
Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, the main character, the main villain in that movie was based off of Jordan Peterson.
Wow.
That's where the whole, incel
Wow, okay,
thing
okay,
came
okay.
from.
That makes sense.
And there's a lot of shit going on about that movie because apparently Olivia Wilde argued with the main actress in the movie. They won't even do press together.
Wow.
Because they were arguing. Shia LaBeouf was supposed to be in the film, but she cut him out.
Damn.
But it was later revealed that he actually quit. It's just her trying to look like a hero, whereas apparently behind the scenes she's a downright cunt. Again, allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know Olivia. I am a fan of your ex-husband's show, Ted Lasso, though. That's a great show. Have you seen it?
No.
It's on Apple TV Plus. It's really good. You should check it out. Very funny show. Very unique, definitely different from the comedy shows out today. So you should definitely check it out. Only 2 seasons. It's great. Moving forward. But I do feel bad for Olivia. I remember at one point she had like a presentation and someone walked on stage and handed her an envelope. It ended up being the divorce papers.
Ooh.
Now look. Obviously you're probably thinking about that situation. Oh fuck, that's horrible. That sucks.
A crazy time to serve somebody.
Yeah, it sucks. But what I've learned is that in order for that to happen, she has denied it numerous times.
Oh, okay.
So, Mr. Sudeikis, who's her ex-husband, gave her multiple chances, and she's like, "No, I don't want it."
That shouldn't have happened. You should have just taken the divorce papers.
So, I mean, this was like a last resort thing, and they had to do it.
Wow.
But I mean, what a way, huh?
Yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
a crazy
That's
way to serve somebody.
Damn.
Well, I've done a lot. Well, my background is in legal.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how there's in American the legal system, at least I don't know, it does probably vary by state, but I believe that the biggest, at least like sort of comedic or glamorized way of serving somebody, especially in like movies and American culture and stuff like that, is to actually hand somebody. And they even had like TV shows on it, like serving people.
Pineapple Express in the beginning of the movie, there's a montage of him serving him during so like he would dress up as a surgeon, and while the surgeon is doing something, it's like, yes, can I help you? Hey, you've been served.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, you son of a bitch.
And like I remember like even like watching like old legal shows like back then, they literally had a show where they would just fought. It was like cheaters. It was like watching like these people go and do their job, where he would literally serve somebody at like some fucking random house, catch somebody cheating on their husband or something like that. Like put their lives in danger, get like guns pulled on them and stuff like that. This whole like cops slash cheaters kind of dramatic fashion of serving people. And it's funny how that happens, because I think like in certain states you actually have to hand it to them in their hand, like it's part of the law. It's like if they don't accept it,
then
it's not legally binding that they like receive your divorce paper or whatever you happen to be serving them or suing them with. In Canada, it's a lot different. There's like certain rules where you can just mail it to somebody and stuff like that, and it counts. It's not as dramatic and not as like crazy, but sometimes you almost kind of wish that. Yeah, you kind of wish that it was. And we actually have Carlos and I actually have a buddy that used to serve papers and stuff like that, and he used to tell me some funny stories, but crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? That's why don't you we're gonna do some improv now. We're gonna try and get you to improv. Yeah,
LARPing.
No, you be the server. You be the server. You come up to me. Go ahead.
I'm like, yo, you want to buy a CD? Or it's a free CD, actually.
Sir, my name is Chogdaw of the Seventh Dimension. You have infiltrated my community. How can I help you?
I'm giving out free CDs.
What kind of device is this? On CDs more smaller. What? There are papers in here.
Yeah, your ex-wife, Dahlia the Great, the Ninth from MCU universe, is throwing it back on Thor right now, and she just wanted to give you these papers.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Yo, fuck this character shit. The fuck you mean? Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. My wife divorcing me? Huh? The fuck? Trogdar, you know there's no sword. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. What the whoa. What do you mean throwing it back? You watch that shit?
Part of my job.
Get the fuck out of here. If you come to my fucking kingdom again, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers and call your bitch ass out of here. I'm gonna get them to go morphin' time on your bitch ass nigga. And that's it. And that's how it'll go. That is LARPing in a nutshell, folks. So note to self, if you're gonna do serving papers, don't do it during LARPing, because they're scary people.
But I don't know. It's all
that's all on your mind.
It's all on mine this week. Yeah, I think that the biggest takeaway from this episode, I think that Carl's talked about is the whole representation issue that we're
Stop worrying about that.
I think that Carl solved that. Honestly, that argument, and just to take away from this episode, that was the greatest thing.
Relax. Yeah. Stop worrying about it. Representation. I'm worried about how that represent. What the fuck does that even, dude?
You sound like a politician.
You're it's like oh, what about my image? What? Excuse me? What the fuck? Who cares, folks? If you're not able to accept the bad with the good, then you don't give a shit at all. All you care about is appearance.
Yeah. Like not LGBTQ movies are like two same-sex genders falling.
Yeah,
kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like what is this straight couple doing in this movie? That makes no sense. Get it out of the category. Like, what? Come on, folks.
I don't know.
Like, take a breath. Relax. All right. There's more to life than to just worry about how you are represented. All right. If you can't accept the bad, then what's the purpose of you even living at all? There's good and bad in life. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. No pun intended. Okay? You got to understand there's bad cookies in all the jars also, all right? Not all the cookies are going to taste so good, all right? Ease up. Take a breath. Relax. Stop worrying about your goddamn image and worry about how you can help people, how you can be there for people, all right? How you can prevent serial killers instead of worrying about them being a part of your category, all right? Arrest these motherfuckers. Stop worrying about what category they're under. Okay? And on that note, you got anything to say to the young world?
That is everything.
All right. Well, tune in next week where we will be more excited about Cuba since it's going to be less than a week away by then. But on that note, I am Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is the Black with Carlos and Ryan. And remember, folks, stay out of trouble and feel it. Rest in peace, Coolio.
Rest in peace, Coolio. Damn.